Lauren Nadeau. She's going to share with us a little bit more about her efforts leading a site there in Boston. Lauren is married to Bobby, and they have 2 young boys. Matthew, who's better known as Matty, and he's 5 years old. And then we have Zachary, also, who's 7 years old. They have 2 Labradors, Maggie and Luna. I want to see a picture of the dogs. I'm sad that they're not up there. Lauren walks as an operations leader for APDIA, and in her spare time, her and Bobby have taken on the role as Walk for Alopecia site leaders for the Boston volunteer-led community walk site. We're so happy to have Lauren on the team as one of our site leaders. She really enjoys Spartan races, impressive, and recently completed a marathon with her husband. Now remember, this is the walk for alopecia, not the Spartan race for alopecia. So let's just be clear about that. To anyone who's considering coming to Boston, we don't want to scare them. All right, let's hear it for Lauren Nadeau.
All right, I promise there will be no running. We might start with some light stretches in Boston. I am super excited to be here today. It was just a few months ago that my family made a decision. You might be thinking about the same decision. We decided to do something about alopecia, and that's what brought me here today. My connection to alopecia began when I was in high school. My mom had alopecia areata most of my life. When my maternal grandmother passed away, the stress of that triggered universalis for my mom. But even with that, it wasn't until about 2.5 years ago that it really hit home to me. My now 5-year-old son, Matty, he began losing his hair. At first, it was a lot of spots. I don't know if you can relate. I told myself a lot of stories at the beginning. Maybe it was a bad haircut. I was COVID. I was cutting their hair at home. I replaced the buzzer 3 times because I was convinced that I was doing it. It didn't take long for us to realize that we needed support because he started getting bigger patches. It was shedding when he hugged me. It is so hard. It's so hard going through something that is so visible and so misunderstood. It changes you. He lives with endless staring, a lot of questions. His coping strategy is humor. So often when they ask him, "Why do you have a bald head?" he says, "I ate too many tacos." Or, "I don't have hair." And he's pretty clever for a 5-year-old. He also lives with a lot of folks misunderstanding his disease and making a wish. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. Or elderly folks say, "Honey, I want to buy you a cupcake," right? Or "You can have that for free," and he likes that. He sure does. Yes. But instead of hoping for change, we decided to be the change. That's why we're here today. Yeah, thank you. Walk in Boston for alopecia, and I'm inviting all of you to join me and do something about alopecia. Before we advance the slide, look at that cute face, right? No. I can't even handle it, and that's him with my mom. Okay, we can advance the slide. Wrong way. Cool. Earlier this year, when Matty decided to give up the shots that burned him and the creams that made him uncomfortable and to lean into his new identity, we knew we needed to foster this and build a community of support around him. And we responded to a post on social media by NAAF looking for volunteers. And in a whirlwind, everything changed. Just since April, we signed on as walk site leaders. We secured a site sort of in the more suburban or outskirts of Boston. We have a permit. We've launched a full campaign to build the community and get everyone involved. And we're hoping you all decide to get involved today too. The walk is on the 27th. There are detailed instructions in front of each of you today So it's super easy. If you're a visual learner, take it with you. If you're an audible learner, listen to me. You can go to naaf.org/walk and put in your zip code. That's the first step, right? It'll bring up all of the walk sites. There are 26. If you're in the Boston area, we would love to have you. We are not running, we are walking. My team is Matty's smooth operator, so you can join us. You can form your own team, or you can walk where you are. We heard today that you can walk in your neighborhood, in your backyard, in a local park. Get people involved. There are so many ways that you can get involved once you get online. You can form a team of your own. You can join another team. Get your friends together. Fundraising is your decision. You set a goal that works for you, and then you raise these funds to create events like this today, to fund research, to bring support and awareness to yourselves, your family, your friends. It's so important. For Boston, I am very excited to tell you that we are off to an amazing start. We're just getting going, but already we've set a goal of $25,000 to raise in Boston. We already have 6 teams. Just under 70 walkers have signed up already. We have already fundraised over $4,700, and we have another $5,500 in commitment from sponsors. So we are well on our way. So if you are a site leader or a walker and looking to fundraise, let me just give you some quick tips. Share your story. Make it personal. Don't just do a single post once a month and hope that that resonates with folks. Tell your story. Individually call or text people. Talk about it wherever you are. I talked about it at the karate studio with my kids because I'm stuck there for an hour and a half twice a week. And the owner of the karate studio built the entire summer bonus program for the kids to be around this race, offering incentives at the dojo for walking and signing up, additional incentives in personalized karate gear if you fundraise, just because I talked about it. Ask for in-kind donations. You might not even know that most grocery stores or convenience stores are empowered almost real time to offer donations to events like this that you can either put towards a raffle basket or towards the cost of your event, like water or granola bars. And don't be afraid to reach through your network, either the one you already have or the one you're building here today. Ask for sponsors. All I did was ask my boss, would you be willing to sponsor? And they signed on with a $5,000 commitment as a sponsor, almost sight unseen, because it was important to me and it was important to them. And the last thing I would just say from a tips perspective is be creative and have fun. Again, just because I talked about it, folks are donating a bounce house. My friend is making custom t-shirts that we can sell for extra fundraising, and it doesn't stop there. Do what works for you, get involved, be the one to volunteer to make the t-shirts if that's the way that you can contribute. And just remember, you don't have to do it alone because together we can do something about alopecia. Thanks for letting me talk to you today.